We are back. Someone from the lovely comments suggested that I do Latina makeup. And I want to say that it might be Latina baddie makeup, it doesn't matter. Sis, I'm here to deliver. I'm gonna do a little twist because honestly, yes, Latina makeup, like it's all about the eyeliner. It's all about the lips. That's just what we do. And if you are Latina, I'm Latina. I grew up in New York. My mom is Latina. My dad is Latino. But we still got some questions here. Yes, I grew up in New York, and growing up Latina is not for the faint at heart. Latinas are a little spicy. We grew up with some really strong mamas. So, with that being said, because of our strong mothers, we became that way. We take no crap from anybody. We love really, 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 really hard. And I think that's because of our nurturing side and just how we are and how we grew up and our culture. Sometimes it can leave us feeling depleted when we are not with, our own kind. I love my Hispanic culture. It is what brings me joy, brings me life. It's so dope to be trending right now. Like, that is so cool that everybody wants to either learn or manipulate some type of the Latina culture, which is cool. I'm gonna conceal with like a neutral one because that's just what I do, and then I go in with like the highlighting, you know, the highlighting, contouring, and jazz it up.
When I tell you that my mic died and I was so devastated when looking at this video, oh, you guys, I was so sad because I had some really great information about just Hispanic culture, heritage, how I grew up, things that we did. Oh my God. And there's no way for me to even recollect on what I'm talking about, even right now. So every Latina knows that we were birthed, and at 6 or 7, we were watching our mothers do makeup. So mastering the eyeliner was a breeze. To this day, I still have a couple of my clients, other beauty professionals, they're like, Shahara, how do you do eyeliner? And I'm like, girl, I'm Latina. I was raised doing eyeliner. Doing a wing eyeliner, I was mastering this. I have trained my hand since I was 7. That is 30 years in the game of doing eyeliner. You think I don't know how to execute it? Let's not talk about the lip liner and the lip gloss. Like, that was our staple. Lip gloss, mascara, and the eyeliner with the slick back bun. Bro, that is our staples. Also, let's talk about our music. Like, growing up Latina, waking up in the morning on a Saturday morning, you already know what you're about to do a limpiar, okay? Con el salsa, okay? La India, Mark Anthony, Aventura, all the jazz. So, yes, I just had to sprinkle in our culture while doing my makeup. And I'm just still a little bummed, but we're just going to move on. Like, this never really happened. Let me know if you grew up Latina. What was your favorite part about growing up? And what's your nostalgic memory? I would just say, like, I mean, to this day, like, come on, our food, our culture, our people, our women, our men, our home, like, our work ethic, just who we are. But I feel like growing up young with your tias, your mom, just like having parties, that's just so nostalgic to me. Honestly, I never thought that we had a staple look because I'm so used to it. But throwing on the lashes, when we get to that part, I really was like, wow, like we as a whole community culture cultivated this new era. So back then it was the wing liner with the lip, which is great, but it's so cool to see in 2025, our young girls still adding on to Latina makeup. And one day their kids being like, well, this is what we do now. And we've added this. So, like the strong brow, the lashes, the contour. So, adding on those things onto such a nostalgic part of our culture is super cool. Because she's like, my makeup doesn't last. And I'm like, are you using primer? Are you powdering your face? And she's like, absolutely not. I just put on foundation, put on a little powder, and then I'm going. So, layers really matter, ladies, when doing your makeup. I don't know how many times I've seen people do makeup or doing makeup myself, and they're just like, why does your makeup last so long? Well, it's the layers. It's, the layers. Do a light layer of foundation, do a compact powder to press in the foundation, then doing a translucent powder. So it's multiple layers. That's why there's multiple products. And then pressing everything in as you see here. A huge staple of Latina makeup is the brows. I have naturally thick brows, so like doing them really, really thick, like the trend, might not have worked for me, but I feel like it works. So I just did a wash of brown. I feel like a lot of them didn't have a wash of brown because I went a little darker too. It was kind of going with the vibe of like my outfit. Plus, eyeshadow for some reason on me, it I have to go heavier because it doesn't last as long. And I use a primer. So what I do old school. So I use a concealer for my primer. I don't use an actual primer. I think that's like ridiculous. It's the same skin as underneath your eyes. So why would you use primer for the eyelid when it's the same as the bottom of your eyes? If that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can zoom in. It's only me with this one camera that I have, but I zoomed in so you guys can see like this side versus the other side. Eyeliner is just tricky. The more you practice it when you don't have any event to go, the more you'll be able to do freehand. Like I said, I'm going to leave my link below for my makeup toolbox because this has probably been the number one asked question besides contour, how to do eyeliner. So I put in the box these guided like shields, sticky things that you put on your face so that you could train your hand onto doing eyeliner and it being easier for you. I'm starting to notice too, women are trying to put everything together now. When I grew up, having a Hispanic mom, I saw her from head to toe always dressed, hair, makeup, outfit, bomb, house clean, house slayed, car slayed, everything. Nothing was out of pocket, nothing was missing. But, so all my girls that are not Latina and a lot of my friends, I noticed like either outfits are really looking good, but the house is missing, or hair is looking good, but makeup is missing, and then outfits okay. Now the girlies are wanting to come all together and put it all on, which I love. So having these tutorials really show you how to do your makeup, then go into a tutorial where how to kind of do fashion and do your hair, and putting the whole look together really inspires someone to really go out and put their best foot forward. So let's talk about what I'm doing here. Not only do I put the lash glue on the lashes, but I also put the lash glue on my lash line. And then I stick my lashes kind of upright, and then I let dry, and then I clamp them together. Having a little small mirror like this too and have it underneath you, I always teach my clients, when you're looking underneath instead of straight onto the mirror, you're going to be able to put your lashes on faster and easier. And there's tools to do this too. Let me know if you guys want a full makeup tutorial using my makeup toolbox, because I'll do that too. I could take all the tools together, and I've done some in the past, and also it's on our TikTok and Instagram. I'll leave a link here, that way you guys can see, because I know for a fact, looking at a video and then duplicating it on yourself, trust me, this is how I learned how to do makeup back in 2010, when YouTube just started. And it was tricky, but the more you practice, the more you watch these videos, the more they become second nature. I didn't know the highlighting girls was back. I didn't know highlighting in the corner, like that used to be my jam too. Just the highlighted in the middle corner, and that's it. So I put it on. I was so excited. These lip liners, ladies, these lip liners, I'm gonna put them down below as well, because that one that I'm holding is from Sephora. It's about $6. And then of course I had the Fenty. Fenty was so creamy. It was just what I wanted. So the first one that I used was the e.l.f., which is great, but I think it's discontinued, but they're a little rough. And then the second one was the Sephora brand, and they are chef's kiss. They're a gel liner, so they stay on all day. Like that lip stayed on all day. And then I use a Fenty to go on top of it. And I was wildly impressed. Even the lipstick that I use from L'Oreal, oh my God, that stayed on too. And it was like kind of glossy. But I had the Makeup by Mario. So the lipstick that I actually used, I had for a really, really long time. And that formula is kind of the formula from like the Makeup Mario one and the Fenty ones that just came out. It's like a lipstick, but it's like shiny and glossy at the same time. But I had this one from L'Oreal, I mean, way back when it was, before it was trending. It was just that pinky rose that they were saying goes with the Latina makeup. So I just pray and I just hope that you guys enjoyed this, even though you guys had to hear me do a voiceover. I just did not want to lose this footage, because I was like, it came out so good that the girlies might want to recreate this and have some inspiration. So any other suggestions, please leave down below. I will do them. Remember, practice makes perfect, and may God bless you. Love you.